And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Hi, Kevin Selly in the Weather Center. Boy, we've had a warm couple of days. We're going to go in the other direction once again. Not as cold as previous weeks, but look at the high temperatures on Tuesday. Mid to upper 70s, almost touched 80 in Canadian and Borger and Hereford. Wow, 79 degrees. Now, with a cold front coming through late night, overnight, we're going to feel cooler temperatures and a stiff north breeze for a good portion of the day. So we'll forecast highs not in the 70s to near 80, but mid to upper 50s and low 60s for the day coming up on Tuesday. Thanks to our friends at the National Weather Service, since Friday is the end of meteorological winter, they have counted up the snow totals for the season. Text line, look at that. 32.8 inches of snow. Bushland 12.5. 11.5 is the official seasonal total for Amarillo at 11.5. Just under 10 for Pampa and just under 5 for Perryton on the snow. No snow here despite a cold front coming through. Should cross the Interstate 40 corridor in the wee hours of the morning and see the wind pick up and the arrows swing around to a more northerly direction. And the wind speeds will stay up through mid to late morning into the early afternoon hours. They'll be sustained at 15 to 25. I think we'll feel some gusts, though, probably over 30, even near 35 miles per hour at times. And then the winds back down a little bit by Wednesday afternoon, but it's still going to feel kind of chilly with that stiff north to northeast breeze. It was warm because of the big bubble of high pressure that was sitting over us and centered over the southeastern part of the country. That gave us the southerly wind. But here comes the front. Again, comes through early morning for Amarillo and the Panhandle, but this air mass is cooler, but not a Canadian or an Arctic air mass like we had a couple of weeks ago. This is what we call a Pacific air mass, and those ones that come from the Pacific Ocean tend not to be as cold. Variably cloudy skies, especially behind the front. Not looking for any precipitation. You'll see a spot or two of green suggesting a raindrop or two, probably not even enough to wet the pavement if it happens at all. So we'll say variably cloudy on Wednesday. Sunshine returns and we warm back up where it's 72 by Friday. The weekend looks pretty good at this point. There's another storm system developing. The models are not in good agreement. It could bring some precipitation liquid our way for the end of the weekend on Sunday. Right now we'll go with a less than 10% chance of any precipitation, 76 for the high, and we're going to need to watch the models fairly carefully for the end of the weekend. And then it's pretty quiet. Temperatures still above average early next week.